Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is James Steiner, and welcome back to Hate Plus. Good morning! Well, it's not really morning anymore, so much for that. Well, 3:04 p.m. still counts as morning, right? Not real. Wait a minute. It is 3:04. Are you fucking kidding me, really? I'm really excited. Today's the first day of the Lunar New Year. I finished making the new handbok. I'm really proud of it. I'll let you change me into my new handbok, then we can proceed. Okay. I'll let you change it. That is so wrong. Okay, handbok. Here we go. Let's see how you look. Oh, that's actually really nice. I like that. There we go. Yeah, that is actually really, really nice. I actually really like that style. It's really nice. Oh, you did it. How much do you know about Korean Lunar New Year traditions? I actually know nothing. Oh, well, then I guess I'll just have to explain as we go along. So, tell me, what do you think of my new outfit? I think it's pretty. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I'm glad you like it. I worked hard on it last night. Anyway, let's start. Normally, you're supposed to start off with putting out a bunch of ritual food for your ancestors and do some vows. But, I don't really remember what they are. My family would handle that part. Mostly, though, it's just... And maybe this is an awful thing to say, but... And I know it's something that my adopted family believed in strongly, but... It's completely beyond belief for me that my ancestors have been looking over me. If they were, would they have really have let all those things happen? That is an awkward sentence. I don't believe it. So, do you think that... you don't think it'd be wrong to skip that ritual, would you? Ooh... She looks angry when you hover over that one. Oh, Jesus. Only you can say. I guess so. Well, maybe this is wrong of me, but I won't do it then. Now, let's move on. The other really important thing I remember about the New Year is that that you're supposed to eat... I don't even know how you pronounce that. I don't even know. Cheoguk? Is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm not fucking Korean. It's a kind of soup. When you have it on New Year's Day, it symbolizes growing a year older. It tastes like, well, sort of a, oh. I guess after 622 years, I don't really remember what any food tastes like. Touché. Anyway, though, that's not what's important. What's important is that's how you count how old you are. I remember what it looks like, at least. Okay, like this. Well, here goes. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Sorry, it's the first time I've done this in centuries. I'm sure I got something wrong. You look like a chibi. But the important thing about rituals is just who you do them with, right? That's what I believe. So, since this is the first time I've done this since I was alive, well, if this is my 17th time having it, by that measure, that must mean I'm only really 17 years old. Okay. That's definitely how it works. That's also what I believe. Well, maybe that's not a good thing to say if we're going to have a relationship together after all. I'm just being silly, honestly. Well, anyway, I suppose we've wasted enough time with this, haven't we? You just made it really uncomfortable. You realize that, right? And I really want to keep reading what we started last night anyway. Especially since there were some pretty dramatic-looking things in that list, weren't there? Well, lead on, Mr. Investigator. What better way to celebrate the new year than by spending it working together with you? Sweet sentiment and all, but you just made it really, really awkward by saying, oh, I'm only 17 years old. I have a very sneaky suspicion that I know who this game was targeted to. I'm thinking it was targeted towards teenagers, but at the same time, your main character owns his own starship, which infers that he is an adult, meaning that this is a very awkward relationship. But she's a fucking robot. She's a AI that's been in a computer for over 600 years, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to read one letter. Let's see. What do we have in the extracted documents? So, I know we finished block 1. What do we have in block 2? 6 unextracted files. Oh! Okay, so I did the... Alright. Let's see. Is there anything left in block 1? I'm curious. No, there is nothing left in block 1. Okay, so we need to extract more stuff from block 2. We go back to the home screen and let's extract no new messages. deactivate the AI, and let's just check, because I've got a sneaky suspicion that something might be going wrong very soon. No errors found. Good. I'll do my thoughts later when it actually happens, and I'll tell you whether I was right or not. Bad data? Can't view that, but it's over 30.7 kilobytes. Okay, let's just do block 2 stuff. Okay, block 5, block 2, block 2, block 2, block 2, block 2. I've got 3 more. Bitmap data, hair charms. Why is that there? Block 2, and block 2. Is that all of block 2? Yeah, that's all block 2. Okay, let's commit to extraction. Alright, let's take a look-see. This is the boring part. But, so, the reason there wasn't a video last week was because I was in the middle of finals, I had a lot of stuff on my mind, my webcam was broken, obviously, and school just took priority. That's it. That's the only reason. But I'm going to start getting back on a regular schedule. I'll start doing 2, maybe 3 videos a week. Hopefully, that'll bring things back to good old-fashioned times. Okay, so there's another review. Let's just read that, and then we'll call it an episode. Tamed, huh? That isn't really funny. Thanks for spoiling it again. It's not that Rendezvous in the Dark has no redeeming qualities or that it fails at what it sets out to do. It's about Miss Hong, Hyo A-young, a troublemaking schoolgirl with a heart of ice, and her overwhelmingly generic upperclassman kill, Lee Tae-mi, who, for reasons of plot contrivances, end up chasing around and antagonizing each other for 2 long acts until the end, where Hong is naturally tamed and the 2 marry. So it's a bad version of Taming of the Shrew, huh? As far as this kind of mediocre play goes, it's the best I've seen, but the pinnacle of mediocrity is still mediocrity. Good to know. The problem is it doesn't tell a compelling story or have any cohesive themes because it's not supposed to. It's designed to be broken up into short, humorous scenes, each with a punchy conclusion, so that they'll work out of context when performed in front of a private home audience as a form of disposable entertainment. That is harsh. Who is... Okay, the Moo Ray Monthly. It doesn't say who wrote it, though. See our editorials this month for a less cranky take on the changing demographics of the theater. Ed. And it is disposable entertainment. This is a play that's supposed to be funny, even if your mother-in-law is talking through half of it. And to its credit, it succeeds in that merit. But so what? I don't really get it, but it does sound boring. Not really boring, just cliche. Is that really the highest goal theater has now? Is this truly the best use of the amazingly talented Eternity Troupe's time? Anyone who truly cares about art in theater will continue to be dismayed. With all that said, if there is one woman in the world who can sell the implausibly bitchy jerk turning into a love-struck wife and imbue the role with perfect comic timing, it's A-young, and Lee Tae-mi manages to own his character through sheer force of his own personality whenever he's on stage. Although, unfortunately, lately his role at the Silver Eternity's actual theater has been performed by understudies. Okay, so it's changing tide in the theater group. If you like this sort of thing, Rendezvous in the Dark is absolutely worth seeing. If you only go to the theater to leer at beautiful actresses, well, you can't go wrong with the ever-lovely A-young. More discerning audiences should stay away from the pale shadow of what the Silver Eternity used to be. 2 stars. Wow. I still don't understand why these were included, though. They're boring, too. It kind of shows what's going on, but is this going to relate to the relationship in some way? I'm curious. Rendezvous in the Dark is currently being performed in its entirety at the Silver Eternity Theater, and selections are part of the troupe's private performance set. Very odd. This is getting very, very odd. Yeah, why were these included in her memory banks? That is something that is kind of weird. Anyway, that's my time for this episode. Be sure to click that like button, share, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, which will hopefully be something new. Something that I want to just simply call, Let's Play Old Games. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.